you guys, it's Kristina and we're back. We're back for another video and I'm so grateful to be here with you guys. And today I really wanted to answer a question that I get a lot during the winter season, which is how does one eat fully raw or stay fully raw during the winter season, the holiday season, whenever it gets cold? And the purpose of this video is to give you some inspiration, some motivation to eat better, to live healthier this season. No matter where you're at, there's always room for improvement, and I'm gonna share with you just a few simple tools that can maybe perhaps help you to feel better when it's colder outside, while the holidays are going on. Many of you guys know that I live in Houston, Texas, so it's 85 degrees outside right now. Mufasa is crazy, wild, it's humid, it's hot. I went running outside this morning. For those of you who are watching my Insta stories or my Snapchat, you saw me just drenching sweat this morning, and it's December 28th right now, right? So it's really hot outside. And I get a ton of comments and messages from people who live in New York, who live in Canada, who live in really cold places, who want to do this lifestyle, but it's really hard for them when it gets really cold. And I travel a lot during this season. I go to many different cities. I was just in New York, just in Chicago, and it does get cold there. And these are the things that I've done to help me stay fully raw while I'm in these cities. So let's first talk about how to keep yourself mentally prepared to eat this way and to keep yourself relatively warm. My favorite thing, of course, is always to snuggle up with somebody that you love. Put on tons of layers, get warm with people, create body heat. That's always my favorite one. I mean, who doesn't love to snuggle, right? Who doesn't love to like get cozy with somebody under a blanket? That's the number one. Number two would be definitely to get in a great workout. Get those muscles moving, get your body generating heat. Remember, your body produces heat. And sometimes deep breathing, those yoga ujjayi breaths really help your body to produce a lot of heat, and that can keep you warm. So getting in a great workout, getting your muscles moving, your blood temperature rising, your heart pumping, keeping yourself warm that way and through deep breathing, super important. Another thing would be to just turn on the heater. Make sure that, when you're inside, just keep yourself warm. That's important too. And don't forget about taking some warm baths, warm bubble baths. Put in some Epsom salt in there, put in some essential oil, take a little bit of time for yourself, read a book. That's another great way to keep warm. Another thing else that I like to do is light candles around my house. Believe it or not, but even if it's a little chilly in your room and you light a candle, seeing that fire and that sense of warmth, right, that it brings actually makes you feel warmer inside. So maybe perhaps light some candles or some incense. A lot of people ask me about drinking tea, and I'm not against tea. I think if you want to drink tea to keep yourself warm, go for it. There's a ton of amazing non-caffeinated herbal teas that can actually be beneficial for you if that's what you're looking for. So if you want a warm tea, grab a warm tea. Hey, Mom. Mom is over there in the window. She's watching me film. She's like, what is my daughter doing now? So let's address the holiday season question, because a lot of people really struggle with the emotional aspect of feeling comforted in the holiday season, dealing with family, social settings, having that comfort food, feeling full, wanting to participate with what everybody else is eating. And I just want to remind you that this is for you. This is all for you, how you feel about yourself, taking charge of your health, really feeling good in your body. What makes you feel your best? I've been raw all these years because I value and appreciate how these foods have helped me to vibrate at my highest frequency, or how they have helped me to perform my best on a daily basis, how they make me feel. I know what my best feels like, and I know what my worst feels like, and I aim all the time to feel my best, because I know that I function at my best when I'm eating fruits and vegetables, when I'm eating raw fruits and vegetables all the time, lots of greens, green juices, fruits, smoothies, salads, gazpachos, etc. So just remember, first and foremost, you're doing this for you, and that nobody else's opinion here matters. It's about how you feel about yourself, what your body is telling you, and what you know that you need to do to feel confident and happy in your skin. When you're around a social setting or around family or friends who don't eat this way and they criticize you for that, the biggest tool that I can give you is to have compassion, right? And to try and share this knowledge, this lifestyle with them. Because the second you begin to hold it inside of you and act like something is wrong, the more that they will feel like something is wrong and they will begin to criticize you for that as well. Most of the time, people who criticize you for eating this way, who try to get you to not eat this way, I don't necessarily want to say that they're unhappy with themselves, but people don't like change. And if you're really close with somebody and all of a sudden you decide to change and take better care of yourself, if that person isn't going to be 100% gung-ho for the betterment of your health, then have compassion, because maybe they're not ready to better their health yet. And it's really hard sometimes for people to change or for people to celebrate other people's victories. And just keep that in mind. And I know that sometimes you may feel very alone and feel like you don't have a sense of community or family, but remember that you're doing this for you. And if you really want that sense of community or family, bring a big salad to share with everybody and just start talking about your passion. If they really don't get it, if they really criticize you, then maybe take a little bit of space for just some time. And then till when you get strong enough to come back into the situation and not let it affect you, then maybe perhaps you'll know a little bit more. But that is so important, to be able to stand up for yourself and what you believe and to not feel like you have to sacrifice what you believe in for the sake of making other people happy. For those of you who feel like you need a sense of comfort food, I promise you that there are enough gourmet raw vegan recipes out there to satisfy you for a lifetime, and most of these taste even better than the cooked versions of the food. All these raw pies and chocolates out there, trust me when I say these are better than having the cooked versions that have milk and dairy and added processed sugars in them. If you're really wanting a comfort food, go for some banana and ice cream, go for that raw pumpkin pie. I have got those recipes on my channel. And begin to nourish yourself with healthy foods, because the more that you do that, believe it or not, but self-love is born there. From taking those tiny little steps to eat better food and to take care of yourself in that way. I tell all of my friends who battle with eating disorders or with food addictions or with trying to lose weight, even if you begin off by overeating on some raw food, that's okay, because these foods love you back. And over time, eventually, it's very difficult to continue to hate yourself when you're eating foods with so much color and vibrancy and life and love. And over time, as you begin to eat all of these colorful fruits and vegetables, they change you from the inside out on a cellular level. They make you feel better about yourself. You feel healthy, and self-sabotage no longer becomes a priority. It becomes something that you really are trying to heal from. Trust me when I say I was in that place at one point too. Feeling miserable, trying to overstuff my face, punishing myself with food, trying to comfort myself or reward myself with food. It only makes you more miserable. And I'll tell you that raw foods has been such a blessing in my life to help me heal from all of that, to truly help me appreciate and respect my body, my mind, and my spirit. So when you're really struggling with all of this, just remember, it's about you and what you want for yourself. And if you have the will to do it, then there is a way to do it, but you have to want it and you have to have a passion for it. And you want to be able to take care of yourself. Don't you want to live a long and happy and vibrant life free of misery and addiction and pain? Start with what you put on your plate. Start with what you feed your body. Begin to take care of your physical self, your mental self, your spiritual self. I promise it's all possible. Don't get sucked into all of these dogmas and these notions that I can't do it because it's cold outside, or I can't do it because somebody else is telling me that I can't. No matter where you live in the world, fruits and vegetables are available, and you can seek them out even in the most difficult of places. And I can answer some of those questions in the comments below for you. All right, you guys, there's tons more to say about this topic, but I will be following you in the comments section. So if you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below and I'll do my best to answer. If you guys have liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below. And remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to join the family here, the community here. I love being able to share all of this beautiful energy with you, celebrating health, life, and so much more. Don't forget to follow me on my social media as well. I post on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter daily, Insta Stories, Snapchat, the whole shebang. You can check me out there as well. All right, you guys, tons more videos coming this week, but for now, that is my inspo for you today. I hope you love it. Sending you all my hugs and my love. Bye.
I got this feeling.